Good morning everyone. Welcome to EVS class. We have completed chapter 1. Today we are going to start chapter 2. Title of the chapter is Caring for the Old and Differently Abled People. In this chapter we will study that how can we take care of old and differently abled people. People who are unable to use a particular part of their body are called differently abled people. They are able to do all the work but in the different way, so they are called differently abled people and special people. Let's get started. All of you look at this one. He is Rohan. She is his sister Rana, his mother, father, grandfather, grandmother. He is so happy today. Do you know why? Today is his birthday. Happy birthday to you, Rohan. His grandparents, they have come from Delhi to him due to his birthday. They make him feel special when they come here. Rohan is so happy. He is celebrating his birthday now. His grandfather has given him gift. He is dancing to get his gift. They are enjoying with one another. Rahul is helping his grandmother to walk. His grandmother becomes slow and physically weak. It is necessary to give old people love and affection. What is Rana doing? Rana is picking up all the things that are fallen on the floor. She is helping her grandfather. We should always be ready to help old people in their work, and she knows this one. Rohan and his mother, they are spending time with grandfather. His grandfather and his mother, they are having tea in the morning and they are talking. We should share our time with old people. Now all of you look at this one. Rohan is telling a story to his grandmother. His grandmother is so happy to listen him because old people, they like to spend time with their grandchildren. And now they are going to bed to sleep. What has happened? Rohan's grandfather is not well now. He is calling to Rohan. Rohan, come to me. I am not well. I have a headache. Give me medicine. And immediately Rohan comes to him because he knows that we should stay nearby old people, that they can call us if they need something. So Rohan has come immediately because he is nearby his grandparents. He has given him medicine, and now his grandfather is well. He is so happy. He gets relief to get medicine. Rana is helping her grandmother. Her grandmother is having tea. She is spending time with her. We should spend time with old people. Now Rohan is very happy because his grandfather is well now. He is going to park to play with his grandparents. What have we learnt from Rohan? That we should always respect old people. We should always be ready to help them in their work. We should share our time with them. The company of children makes old people happy. If they are sick, take them to a doctor and give them medicines on time. We should never hurt their feelings because they need our love. We should stay nearby so that they can call us if they need something. Now all of you look at this one. He is Mr. John. He is going to office. But now he is not able to cross the road because he is blind. Blind means what? People who cannot see are called blind. So, if you see any blind people, then what should you do? You should help that blind people to cross the road. Mr. John is communicating with Mrs. Rima. She is Mrs. Rima. Mr. John is using sign language to convey his message to Mrs. Rima because Mrs. Rima is deaf and dumb. People cannot speak. They are called dumb. People cannot listen. They are called deaf. Deaf and dumb people, they use special language to communicate. There are two types of communication, verbal communication and non-verbal communication. In verbal communication, we use words to communicate. For examples, oral and written are the examples of verbal communication. We don't use words to communicate. Such type of mode of communication is known as non-verbal communication. Sign language is the example of non-verbal communication. Deaf and dumb people, they can't speak, so they can't use words to express their feelings, to convey their messages. So, Mr. John and Mrs. Rima, they are using sign language to communicate with each other. In the sign language, we use hand movements to convey our message. We make symbols to convey message. Now all of you have understood about the sign language. Do you use sign language to convey your message? Now all of you look at this one. Rohan is not able to walk. People, they are not able to walk, are called lame. He is lame. His mother, she is helping him to walk. He is on the wheelchair. He is Louis Braille. Louis Braille was born in France. He invented Braille script that is used by the visually impaired people. It means blind people to read and write. He was an educator. She is Helen Keller. Very inspiring story of her. She was born in America. At the age of 19, she became blind and deaf. And she was deaf, so she couldn't speak. Her teacher, Anne Sullivan, helped her to read and write. Slowly, she started to speak. She completed her graduation. She became a famous writer. She wrote so many books and poems. She became an educator. She did lots of work for blind people. Both of them are so great personalities. We learn so many things from them. There should be willpower and determination to achieve our vision. There should be vision in our life. It's a terrible thing to see and have no vision. And no one is lesser than anyone. You are not better than anyone, but no one is better than you. You may be lacking in any field, but that doesn't mean you are worthless. You can do anything in your life. You may have another qualities, so use those qualities and do well in your life. There are some signs. Now you have to talk with your friends with the help of these common signs. Eat, drink, milk, more, olden, water, please, thank you, sorry, bath, change, sleep. Listen, come, help, you. You should have knowledge of some common signs that we use in our life. There are so many agencies that work for the welfare of differently able people like Vikash Foundation, Diya Foundation, others charitable trust. We should also help them. We should always be ready to help them. We should never laugh at them because they are also not less than anyone. They can do all the work like us but in the different way. We have discussed right now about Louis Braille and Helen Keller. Both of them were visually impaired people, but they did lots of work for the societies. We should never let them feel sad. We should always help differently able people to cross the road. Whenever you see any differently able people and they are facing problem to cross the road, immediately you have to help them. You should give them a seat in public transport. Leave your seat for the differently able people in the public transport. Respect them, and you should try to spend time with such people because it makes them happy. And today we have completed all the topics of this chapter. This chapter is very important for you, not only for the learning process. You have to follow these values in your life. First, you have to be good human beings. Thank you for today. Have a good one. Bye bye.